Hello?
Hello?
Hello? I can't
How does
see.
this work?
Hello, are you there?
Can you see me?
I can't, no, I can't. Hello?
Hello, can you see me?
Hello? Actually, how do you work this thing? Can you see me now? Hello? Fuck me.
Oh, I can see you.
Hello? Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah, I can see you now.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh. Okay.
How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you. How's things?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Yeah. Well, this bloody COVID, this thing is a pain in the arse. But, yeah, especially in our line of business.
Yeah, fuck me, especially in our line of business. Listen, listen, Matt. Look, I've got something to tell you. We need to talk about Istanbul.
Oh, what about Istanbul?
Remember the 12? Do you remember when the 12 told us to come in disguise? And mate, and you turned up in a kaftan and a fez, calling yourself Yusuf Islam.
Well, yeah, he's a Muslim superhero. Anyway, we were specifically told that there was going to be cameras and the national press were going to be around.
Yeah, I know that, but a pair of dark glasses and a beard would have sufficed.
Yeah, well, but I had to make sure I was, blending in.
Mate, you blacked yourself up.
Look, I didn't black myself up. I used the appropriate stage makeup, and as you're aware, I have a background in theatre, and I do things the most authentic way possible.
Fuck off, you had an afro wig on.
Well, it was a close-cropped Egyptian-style haircut that represented the look of the native people at the time.
Mate, it was a fucking wig. And when we all met up after the gig, you tore it off and you threw it across the room at 7 like it was a frisbee. She freaked out because she thought it was a rat. And the best thing was you had this big white mark right across your forehead.
Fucking white mark across my forehead. I had to look like a native Egyptian to get into the area, to do the job. So I used theatre makeup.
Mate, your makeup started running.
Well, yeah, it was hot.
It was racist.
Well, yeah. It was racist. Yeah, we should never have done that job. She was a nice person.
And pregnant.
Any road, have you just called me to have a laugh at my expertise in disguise?
Fucking expertise in disguise. No, I have not. Listen, 3.
Yeah?
When was the last time the 12 got in contact with you?
Why?
I don't know. I'm running out of money. I thought they might have furloughed you.
Fucking furlough us. How would we qualify for that?
I don't know. I mean, I pay my taxes.
What fucking taxes do you pay?
I pay tax, PAYE, national insurance.
Why the fuck do you pay tax on national insurance? Do you have an NI number?
Yeah, well, not in my name. Well, not in the name that people know me by.
Well, why the fuck have you got an NI number? It means you can be traced, how much money you earn, where you live.
Yeah, well, it's in my dead uncle's name. Well, the national insurance number. He used to be a second-hand car dealer. He was well dodgy.
Oh, nice. I bet the family are so proud of you.
Well, they don't know.
Well, I bet they don't. So, look, did you just want to have this meeting for a bit of a chinwag?
Fucking no, I wish. No, mate, I heard you had COVID-19 and that you might not make it.
Did you know? Who told you that?
3 weeks ago, before we went into lockdown, mate, I was given a job. The time, I was told where to go and who it was.
But did you know?
I did. Look, 3, we're old friends. I mean, we've known each other for a long time, and I've got something to say.
And what's that?
Like, I was told you weren't going to survive. You'd be dead by the end of the month.
And who told you that?
The 12. Also, the job I was given was to slot you.
Was that right now?
Yeah.
Was that 3 weeks ago on Thursday?
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Well, I got the same job. But to slot you.
By who?
Hey, Mickey Mouse. Who do you think?
I don't know. The 12?
Oh, you're a fucking genius.
Mate, where are you?
Close.
Look, I don't want to fall out with you, okay? I just
Fall
need...
out with me. You're going to be doing more than falling out with me. You are going to kill me. But remember, I'm a master of disguise. I could be in that wardrobe behind you.
Cunt. Talking about cunts, did you infiltrate a cult and slot one of their gurus?
I used to infiltrate a lot of cults. Became a forte. I used to like to use different disguises and names.
Hey, didn't you use superhero names? Bruce Banner, Peter Parker?
Well, I had to. I just used to imagine that I had my alter ego's superpowers. I used to love infiltrating these cults. They all would have these wild sex rituals. See, the only problem was I had a season ticket to the STD clinic.
Did you call yourself Tony Stark?
Yeah. Well, Tony Starkers.
You're sick.
Where are you?
Close.
So, how did you intend to slot me?
Remember that little Italian bar? They had the basement in Soho.
But your family used to run.
Well, they still do.
Well, I bet they do.
Well, you know they had those pool tables in that private room?
Yeah.
I was going to do it then. You know, after a meal, a nice meal, a few drinks, pasta, some of those sausages you like, some nice Chianti, and then we'd shoot a couple of games of pool.
With 2 shots carry.
Very nice.
See, you know, if you strike me down, I'm just going to come back stronger.
Fuck off. Who do you think you are? Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Well, you mean more like Obi-Wan can't be bothered. So, what do you actually want?
Well, I was thinking, why would the 12 try and have us kill each other?
Try. What do you mean, try?
What? Would you have slotted me?
Would you have slotted me?
No.
Of course not.
You see, they must have known. I mean, we've known each other for a long time. They would have known, we would have told each other.
Is that right? So, why did you wait 3 weeks before you called me?
Well, I was told that you had the coronavirus and you wouldn't make it until the end of the month. I mean, I was just biding my time before you died.
Well, I don't have the virus, and I'm not going to die.
Yeah.
What?
Well, anyway, if you knew about the job, why didn't you call me first?
I was about to, but you got there first.
I fucking will get there first.
Fuck off. I have to say, though, it is a touch unusual. They've asked us to do the job. How much did they offer you?
£100. What they say to you?
What are you on about? Say they never say anything. They just put the money in your account. They send you a note with a photograph.
What,
of
of
a
me?
person. Well, yeah, of you. And then a car comes and takes you to the address.
And where's your address?
Well, that's very good. Very, very, very nearly. 100 grand. Nice. So, who spoke to you?
Oh. See, even I was shocked when they actually spoke to me.
Yeah, so what did they actually say?
We need to talk about Istanbul.
Yeah, don't change the subject. You've already told me that. What did they say?
We need to talk about Istanbul.
What about Istanbul?
You see, I was always wondering, how did Yusuf Abdullah become the personal bodyguard of the leader of the opposition of Egypt's male-dominated government?
Well, I'm a master of disguise.
Yeah, I know, but see, you were with her for over 7 months. I mean, you were screened, interviewed in Arabic. You must have acted like a Muslim. I mean, mate, you were with her day and night.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Day and night.
What do you mean by that?
Well, what do you think?
I don't know.
Cults are my forte.
But, mate, you had to take your clothes off. She would have seen you were white.
Well, not if she was blindfolded.
What?
See, as a bodyguard, protector, or guru, I convinced her that if she couldn't see who she was having sex with, well, then it never really happened.
What bollocks is that?
That's the line most of the guru cunts used on young girls to convince them to have sex. I mean, it didn't work all the time, but with a woman in a male-dominated world who couldn't find love, it worked like a fucking charm.
Yeah, of course. That was why the job was so easy. Away from home, isolated from the world she knew. And then, mate, we killed her.
Oh, don't be so vulgar. We slaughtered her. It was just a job.
She was pregnant.
Or 2 for 1. She was just a job.
The kid survived.
Did it not?
Yes, it did. And you know what puzzles me? I mean, you must have known that in my culture, we can't shoot pregnant women.
You fucking culture? You hypocrite. You let off 9 shots into her.
Now, how unusual is that? You counted all the bullets I put into her and you can still recall them all these years later.
You don't regret your actions now, my
I don't
man.
regret my actions because the weapon I used had blanks.
So how fortunate. Because, well, I never slaughtered her.
Oh, fuck off. You riddled the female darling of the Arabic Spring so the status quo could remain in the Middle East and oil would flow into the West.
Well, yeah. But she was carrying my child. I had blanks as well.
So then you must have known. You knew.
Fuck off. Don't take the high moral ground with me. You've killed innocent people before. Kelly, Cook, Banks.
Fuck off. That was for the good of the country and then the party, mate. I'm a socialist.
What makes you a socialist?
I'm a social type of person. I like to mingle with people.
Oh, yeah. You love to mingle with people. So how's 7 doing?
What?
Well, how's 7 doing? I heard she got knocked up.
How'd you hear that?
Oh, so it's true, huh?
I never said it. I never said it wasn't. I never said it was.
But it's true.
Listen, it was 7 that called me
Called you when?
3 weeks ago, Thursday. She told me she's now part of the 12.
and you believed her.
Well, the money's in my account.
See, I heard she had twins. A white one and a black one.
They were different shades.
That must have come as a wee shock.
Well, not really.
See, I heard she was banging 2 men at the same time.
Well, you heard right. Me and you.
No. This is not some kind of revenge killing, is it?
Mate, where are you?
But where are you? What the fuck do you want to have this meeting for?
I told you we need to talk about Istanbul.
You told me that. You're like a fucking broken record.
Look, I always thought that it was you that slotted her.
I was sure that you slaughtered her.
Then if you didn't do it, and I didn't do it, who the fuck did it then?
7 did it. Yeah, she never fucking liked her.
How are you so sure it was 7?
Well, I was shagging 7 at the same time, and she was
fucking
jealous.
hell.
Perfect excuse.
It's funny. 7 told me something else, a little more complicated.
Well, go on. I'm
It was going to
intrigued.
be a suicide mission. We should have never hit the target. The target was meant to be saved, and the 2 male attackers, me and you, should have been gunned down by the female bodyguard, 7, making the target a living martyr, the doyen of the new thinking progressive Middle East, headed by a strong woman.
Well, you see, that never happened.
No, it didn't. But now we have a problem on our hands.
And what's that?
Wounds must be healed. Someone has to pay.
Wow. You and 7 must have had a really good chat, eh? Had a good little giggle about me, making plans how you both will get rid of me to cover up your mistakes. You see, that's what happens with promotion. You have to make sure all your failures are cleaned up. So you put the blame on someone else.
Listen, I don't know what you mean. I'm in the firing line as well.
Well, obviously you're not. It looks like your mummy's little favourite, eh?
Ooh, you jealous?
Fucking jealous. Remember, 4, you're in the firing line as well. Now, your bleeding heart might have forced you to call me, but I've still got a job to do. I've got 100 grand in my account. Obviously, not in my name. And no, I'm not going to be paying any tax on national insurance, but I'm going to earn my money.
Come on, we don't really want to do this.
Don't we? See, it looks like you and 7 had a cosy little chat to bump me off.
No, we didn't.
Really? Then what did you chat about?
I told you. She told me you had COVID-19. You wouldn't make it by the end of the month. When she called and spoke to me, I was surprised. I was surprised as much as you are. Look, she knows we're old friends. I told her about all the times you saved me. So listen, mate, when she told me you had corona and you weren't going to make it, I wanted to know the truth. I wanted to speak to you.
Well, now you know I'm not affected. And I'm going to survive. It was her, 7. She made the decision that day to slot the target and not kill us. See, this is a very, very complicated game we play. The twists and turns can be very confusing. See, I was informed that it was a suicide mission too.
Where are you?
Well, see, when I was given the rundown on this Istanbul job, I was with 7. See, the idea was the 3 of us would do the job. See, I would infiltrate the target's inner layer using my skills I'd gathered over the years with cults, making myself a core member of the target security team, and then introducing 7 as a female bodyguard, making sure all the target's needs were met. Only us would have contact with the target. So on the day we travelled to Cairo to Istanbul, it was then decided the assassination would happen in public, in front of the world's media.
Then why did it happen in her private suite?
Well, the evening before the assassination, 7 knew that you were meant to come from the crowd and shoot the target. You'd been told, well, there would be a clear path to your escape.
Yeah, I remember that. However, I was also told that you were going to slot her as well. And while the press were going mad, you'd slip out.
Well, the 12 didn't want that to happen like that. Like, they wanted the target to be safe, to be indebted to us, well, the 12, so that any negotiations that happen in the Middle East would be controlled and manipulated by them.
Well, then what happened?
Well, when 7 found out about the target's condition, she wasn't too pleased, obviously. Women's scorn and all that. And she knew that if you found out that the target was pregnant, you might not want to do the job or attempt to do the job. And you know what? She was fucking right.
Right, so coming into the hotel that day, you must have known that I wouldn't have done the job. I mean, we all knew she was pregnant.
Well, see, now I'm puzzled how did we all know she was up the duff?
Well, you could tell.
Well, what, did she have some telltale signs? Was she blooming? Was she glowing?
No, the pregnancy test that she did with Seven. I mean, it told her the target was pregnant, and naturally, she told Seven. Well, she told Seven it was yours. Well, not yours, but the Yusuf Abdullah's.
Well, yeah, I remember that sketch.
What sketch?
Well, we were campaigning Alexandra, and the target was, yeah, she was feeling sick. So I was going to take the target to the room, but Seven got all uppity and suggested, actually, she demanded that she take the target to the room. Now, I thought Seven was going to slot her there and then. I tried to follow them, but Seven got all annoyed and said that she would take control of this.
Then what happened?
I waited outside the target's room thinking Seven would slot the target. Next thing I hear is Seven singing a lullaby.
A fucking lullaby?
I couldn't believe it. It was like in the fucking Twilight Zone. All I could hear was hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mommy's gonna buy you.
Fuck off! No way!
Yes way. Look, there I was in full racist costume, all blacked up, with coloured contact lenses, planning to kill one of the most influential humans of the 21st century, and in the room, with her singing, with her asleep, is one of the most vicious assassinations we ever had the pleasure to know. I had my ear right up against the door, in total disbelief. The punchline was that when Seven finished, the door, it shot open. There was Seven looking like she swallowed a wasp, and her face just dropped.
What happened?
Well, I'd been listening for so long, the makeup on my face had rubbed off on the door, and I had a white patch on my face. I looked like Michael Jackson on a bad day.
I don't get the Michael Jackson reference.
Mate, I had vitiligo. He used to develop these white patches. That's before he whited himself up. Now, that was racist.
Yeah, that was a hard job. I mean, getting into Homely Hills, and that was like getting into a prison. Still, I made it look like an accident.
Mm. What the fuck's that?
Wow, I can hear that. I can hear that clearly. Wait, where are you?
Hold on. Hello? No, I never ordered pizza. This is number 3. That's number 4 across there. Oh. Sorry about that.
Hold on, mate. That's my door. Hold on. Hello? Yeah. People. Yeah, it might be. I'm number 4. Number 3. These are my people. Number 3's over. Yeah, mate. Thanks. Pizza.